Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to build a cart for our CO2 laser because it's just in the way.
All right, so we've kind of run out of space by a wide margin. The enclosure has CNC in it. It also has the other lasers in it. But the exhaust is there, the computer hookup's there, so we need to be able to get this there easily and then out of the way easily.
Yes.
So we decided we would go with a shop cart. Okay, so we went ahead and got a metal cart to put this in that is a 24 by 36.
It is a great size because this is 20 by 32. And then the cart has two shelves so we can hook up our water pump on the bottom.
Yep, absolutely, which we got a bucket for that to permanently do that with the closed, just any kind of 5-gallon bucket.
It should fit pretty good because we can slide it to the front, but if we have any problems getting the cables, over the lip, we'll just drill some holes.
Absolutely, yeah. So let's get the cart built.
All right.
See how it fits.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to take the easy route and just cut the box open. All right, pretty good. Simple instructions. Just some bolts, washers, and the nuts on the other side. Tighten it together, put it up. So get everything out and throw it together. Casters. Pretty heavy duty. This thing is rated for 450 pounds. Way more than the laser, so we should be very good. Nice. Hardware all put together so you don't have to count washers. It's actually kind of nice. Handle pieces. I'm going to build it on this table so that I don't have to get down on the floor. So the first step is just taking the bottom, putting the legs on it, put the top on, put it on the casters. Very simple. Just take your time and do it right the first time. All right, we jumped up here. Needed Erin's help to hold this up for me. Actually, I held it up for her while she put in enough that it is held up. We're gonna leave these front ones empty. That's actually where the handles go, and it came with 4 longer bolts for that, so it'll go through the extra piece. So we'll just get everything else on, get these front on, and then we'll actually tighten everything up. It's all loose right now, so we can get it to fit. You can see some of these corners have actually been bent a bit, so we kind of got to tighten it and bend it back into place as we go. All right, we've got to put this all together at once or else it's not gonna fit. So we'll hold that in place and get it up there at the same time. All right, we've got everything on. Now we're gonna go around and tighten it up. And last, the casters. All right, those are all tightened up. I'm gonna turn this sideways so that hangs off front. We're gonna get those casters on. With the casters, I am not going to leave them loose. I'm just gonna go ahead and tighten them up. There's two that swivel. Put them where you want, where you think it should go. It says to put it by the handle. I'm gonna put them there. If I hate that, I'll flip it later. Upside down sucks. I'm flipping it over. Alright, we're gonna use this bucket for the water cooling, and I'm just gonna drill 2 holes, one for the inlet, one for the outlet, and then I'm gonna do a third hole like way over here on the side and cut the rest of it to where we can hold it apart enough to get the power cord for the pump in there, and then we'll be able to use this all enclosed so it won't get nasty right here. Perfect. All right, those holes are perfect. So I'm gonna get this cracked, get the pump in there, and then we'll be able to see whether or not we have to do any modifications here, if it'll reach down far enough or not. Here's what I did. Just a utility knife, cut that. We'll pull it apart, put the cable there, and then it'll all be enclosed. We can shut the lids. Remember, distilled water. I'm not going to totally fill it up, but I do need to get another gallon or 2. One of the things I've seen people do is take like 2-liter bottles, fill those up with water, freeze them, and then you can put them in here. That helps keep all of this temperature low without throwing ice or anything that's going to dissolve into it, because you don't want to do that.
Okay, so we've got the pump running. It's running great, fits wonderfully. We don't have any cable issues, and there's still plenty of room for us to store something else on the bottom. So this will free up a lot more of our garage space to be able to move it where we can and need to. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.